All right, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
So, well, very good afternoon, sir.
Yes, very good afternoon, ma'am. So we are
Okay.
meeting first time. So I'm very curious by knowing you about something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sure, sure. I would like to give my introduction. My name is Shabnam, and I live in Mumbai. And by profession, I'm a pharmacist. I'm a full-time trader, mother, and homemaker as well. And also, I have created a YouTube channel a few months ago. I think 2 months ago, so that I can boost my confidence and I can connect with the anonymous personalities and I can do my practice.
Okay. Yeah, that's great, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. If I talk about myself, so I belong to Bihar state. I'm a primary teacher and I'm also running one channel.
Mm.
So through my channel, I'm helping to the stranger people by providing my methods, my idea, how I improved my speaking at village. So these are things I'm providing through my channel. Yeah, it's all about me, ma'am.
Okay, it's a great thing that you are exploring yourself and also you are sharing your knowledge with the others. So the for people who are beginner, they also can learn and motivate by listening and watching these videos. So it's a good thing.
Yes,
Nowadays, I have seen many like a YouTuber, they upload the conversation video. And by seeing those videos, also a few people they get motivated and they try to connect with another person. In this way, they can uh, practice on the regular basis because so like many applications are available where we can do easily audio call practice. But when it comes to video call, we have some like a one-to-one platform like Clappingo and English Yari, but it's not affordable for each and every person. So I think this is the best way by utilizing which we can practice with other co-learners. So it's a great thing.
yes, yes, ma'am, of course. This way we can connect with anyone without precising self and thinking about financials and any kinds of things, right? We can maintain conversation with the stranger people and focusing on a different part of it, which is a requirement, especially in beginning time, right?
Exactly. So
Yeah,
are you teacher?
yes, ma'am. I'm a teacher in private school.
Primary school. So is it a private school or a government school?
Private school.
Okay,
Yes,
it's a private school. Okay,
yes,
okay,
ma'am.
great.
So, ma'am,
So how long?
I have
Okay,
yes.
I was asking like how long have you been teaching?
Okay, it's been a year. Yes, ma'am.
It's a been year. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because before time, I considered myself like if I indulge myself in education still, so that would be much beneficial for the students also. Because at that time I was learning spoken English and as well as I had a spark, for teaching someone in better
Mhm.
manner. So that's why I decided I have to involve myself in education field. So I will be increase
Yes.
the level of my experience also, right? So that's why.
No, it's good, and also I feel like every teacher is a like good learner also. Like if you are a teacher, then definitely you are going to learn many things prior to understanding the other students. You have to study by yourself, and in this way you can increase your knowledge. So like
Yeah,
every teacher, every teacher, they are a good learner. So it's a great,
yes,
great
ma'am.
initiative.
Okay, ma'am. So I have a question once, behalf of all the beginner students. So nowadays, ma'am, how have you been improving your spoken English? May I know?
Okay, so are you asking about the methods, like which personally I use those methods by using, I'm getting like a fluency in my like communication. So
Yeah.
sure, sure. I would like to share few techniques which which personally I follow, and I feel every beginner they must follow these techniques in order to get the fluency and accuracy as well. So first of all, I would like to tell you like I have been learning this language for the 1.5 year, and initially it was like when I was beginner, it was really arduous for me to articulate my things to another people. So initially what I did first, I go through the basic grammar part. Okay, I'm not saying like
Mm-hmm.
okay, each and every grammar concept should be clear, like subsequently gradually should be clear, but for the beginner at least, the beginner should know the tenses, like how to use tenses, all the tenses in an easy way in our sentences. Like without tenses, we can't frame the structures of sentences. Okay, so
Yeah.
I think it's a significant thing. And after that, once they know the tenses and how to create sentences, then they try to speak. because it's a very like a famous proverb. If like speaking comes from speaking only, if you don't speak, then it's quite difficult to engross yourself in this language. So like many applications are available, we can talk on that application. And I found I like I when I practice, I used to practice on those applications, and I found that those applications are really good for the beginner who like just started their journey and who is feeling who are feeling hesitated to talk to any person, and who makes lots of mistakes, because on that platform you are going to find the same kind of people. So the chances of hesitation will automatically suppress somewhere. Okay, so we can
Mhm.
practice over there. And see, if the people, another opposite person is also same like us, so it's easy to communicate with them. And
Yeah,
whenever we feel okay this kind of sentence, I'm because see, once we make a call and after disconnect the call, then we realize, okay, I stuck at that place, what should I say, and how should I say that sentence, I should have said that person that particular sentence. So later on, we can find out the exact sentence and what should I have said instead of this. So like search, research is important. Research, like
yeah, ma'am.
having done conversation, research should be done. Whatever you did, like in that call. So this is the like second thing after learning tenses and everything. Is speaking is the second. And see, lots of concepts are there. We shouldn't think like, okay, first we learn all each and everything about the grammar and English, and then we start talking to another person, then we start implementation. That is not going to help. Whatever we
Yeah,
learn, whatever the broken knowledge we have, we just start with those knowledge, with broken knowledge. Because I
mhm.
remember like a few like 1 year ago when I made a conversation with somebody, and it was my first experience when I connected with a YouTuber, and he's a good guy. And in on that conversation, I like my whole conversation. It's like totally no fraught with lots of error. It's a totally
Mhm.
lots of error were there. But still, my language was broken. Somehow I like convey my message to another person. But still, I talk to that guy,
Mhm.
irrespective of what people will say. If like that guy upload that video on his channel, but I made mistakes, but still I allow to him, okay, you upload this video on your channel. So people get I know mistakes are there, I know like mistakes are
Yeah, yeah.
there, but still
They
people get
will.
motivated, get motivated
Yeah,
that listening to those video. And now whenever I go through that particular video, because it's a kind of memory for me. Whenever I feel go there and watch that video, and I start watching that video, and I thought how many mistakes I made in that video. Now I have improved. Obviously, if we follow the consistency, gradually we will improve every day.
yeah,
We should track our improvement. Okay, yesterday I was this kind of making this kind of mistakes. Now I have. Exterminate that mistakes from my communication. So one by one we can achieve this level. We can't say like many people they say, okay, within the 3 month or 4 month you will be fluent. I don't think so. Like fluency may become, but not accuracy. Accuracy, it's not easy to achieve. For the
yeah,
accuracy,
ma'am.
like whenever you say the sentence, the grammatically the sentence should be correct. For this the hard working and it's required. Okay,
Yeah, ma'am. You are
so
right. This is a time-taking process, right?
time taking process really.
If
Like
the any people are, Mhm. Yeah,
yes, please go on. Please go on.
no, if the any people are saying like you can be complete within 1 month, even year, it not it be possible according to me, because we are trying to learning forcefully second language, right? This is not our first native language, right? And we can visualize it internally about our childhood activity, how were we learning our native language by observing the parents talking, the someone's talking, right? We are observing the way of talking. So many things are there. So then we learn. So the same things also apply well in this field also. By observing the way of talking, how they are creating the sentence, how they are maintaining the expressions. These are many things are there, no? How we
Yes, yes,
learn. It
exactly.
takes time,
Exactly.
no? Right?
It takes time. And also, we don't have environment in our surrounding. Like, we don't have environment, but still, we are blessed with the technology. Nowadays, in this era, we have technology of social media, like internet, YouTube. Earlier, it was not that. We have had this, and we are really blessing. We can easily search anything within the fraction of second, and we can search and we can clear our doubts. Okay,
Yeah,
easily. So we should
because
these sources we should take advantage of these sources.
Yeah,
Yes, please, what are you
because
saying?
okay, because in this platform through these kinds of technology, we are having the similar person. The both of side the same quality, some same spark. Enthusiastic energy. So we know exactly the intention of other people with whom we are interacting, right?
Hmm.
So we both of sides fully prepared for having the well conversations, right? And then analyzing internally also so many things like we have to do these kinds of ways so we can improve our skills as soon as possible, right?
Yes,
So this
exactly,
is a
exactly.
beneficial for all of them, no? Right?
Mm-hmm. Correct, correct.
Yeah.
And by
Yes, ma'am.
watching like our practice, other people also get motivated. Okay, they are, if they can practice, then we can also, I can also do this thing. Maybe like I know like it's a time taking process, but if you follow your consistency, definitely eventually you will be achieve whatever we want in our life. And every learner I know, like they must want only one thing, like they will be a pro speaker in the future. Every speaker,
Of
it's a
course.
dream of every spoken English speaker. It's a dream, like one day I will be achieve a level of advanced level. I will be, I speak like a pro. So this is how the things going.
Yeah, ma'am, of course you are right, ma'am. In this time, before time, I also remember when I was having a different kinds of a speech about they sharing their story and struggles of life around the people. So I was visualizing one day I would like to speak like that, really. At that time, I was nothing in this field, but instead of I started visualizing internally about these kinds of dreams of my life. But still I'm having a lots of relief you can consider because I'm able to convey my thought in better manner with anyone's, and I don't have any hesitation. So really you can consider this is my hard work, right? And nowadays so many people are having my content, so they get inspiration from my content. They started visualizing, thinking like if the people belonging to the village area they can do, then why don't I, right? So motivations also, I'm a becoming the motivation of other also nowadays. So it's a
Yeah,
really pleasure for me also,
it's
right, ma'am?
evident, it's evident. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
I totally agree, we are on the same page. Like, and hard work always pays off. If you do hard work, then definitely
yeah,
nothing less.
yeah. Because
Yes.
of this is my dream. Like when I cross my level of study. At that time, I was considering how could I speak at village because there was a less environment around me. So that was the biggest problem for
Hello.
me at that time. Are you listening me? Hello.
Actually, actually I have got call, and that's why the like this conversation somewhere it's a distracted. It's
Okay, it's
okay.
okay. Are you listening?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm. I can
sure.
listen to you.
Okay, ma'am. So, that was my dream at the beginning when I was thinking like I'm staying at village. How could I possible for learning English and speaking English? Because the subject was very difficult for me. Then how could I imagine internally like I can speak one day? But somehow I
Mhm.
managed. I was also speaking broken sentence a lot. I was having a lots of criticisms and so many you can abusing words. Like. The people are telling what will you do to learn English, nothing will
Mhm.
happen, we are living in the village area, we are not going to abroad. These are I'm having the statement from the peoples, but I couldn't defeat
Mhm. Village
myself.
people, they don't understand. Na? They like, and especially na, they pay attention carefully, meticulously. They pay attention. Okay, what he is doing, why he's doing. So this kind of activity. Still, the people say something about you, or now they understand. They have understand.
No, those people still admiring me, you really have
Hmm.
done.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
they were thinking like I was telling broken sentence, instead of joining any coaching classes. So they couldn't expect from me one day I will speak like that. But still nowadays they have been staring me. I'm interacting with the stranger people through this way. So that's why they are appreciating me. You have done well things, and they are influencing by me also nowadays.
Hmm.
Okay.
So do they know that you have a channel and you upload the videos on your channel? Do they
Yeah,
watch?
yeah, yeah. Of course. They watch every
Great.
day, commenting me. So really, I thought I really have done something new, something well. That's why people appreciate me, right?
Mhm. And also,
Yeah,
you have improved a lot. I can see like you're a good speaker. The way you are speaking, it's really good. And if you do
thank you,
practice
ma'am.
like that level, because that level, no, advanced level, obviously, like within the year, you will achieve that level also. Not a 1 year, but maybe it's depending on your hard working. But within the few years, definitely you will achieve that advanced level because already you are at a good level.
Thank you, ma'am. Because I always strive, I believe to having, effort, in particular things without having a proper, focus, your concentration on the part of it. How could you get expectation from yourself to creating any kinds of sentence according to the any kinds of topic, right? So I always, prepared for having a different kinds of sentence. I think I always consider if I make, 10 to 12 sentence on particular thing, so that would be storing internally of me. And by connecting with the any co-learner, I will have the proper data to transforming into the sentence, right? So these are
Mm-hmm.
things it was going on internally of me before connecting with the new peoples, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And this
and
is the way, na, like whenever we study anything, so and practically in real life, when we connect to the another like co-learner, so at that time we get chance to use those study material in your real life, like whatever the
yeah,
vocabulary and sentences you learn, you study. So now it's a like real time you are going to implement those things in your practical life conversation. So that's why the like
yeah,
conversation is significant.
yeah, because at that time you're having the proper situations, like relatively of your vocabulary which you learned before. But the most
Mm-hmm.
of the time, the beginner doesn't get the appropriate environment for by using their vocabulary because they are not having similar situation as they expected. When I will connect with a new learner, then I will get, then I will use that kinds of vocabulary. That was the biggest reason to forget out very soon whatever they learned before, right? But the beginner
Right,
always
right.
say, "Sir, I'm not having. How to keep remembering my vocabulary? I forget very soon and I am unable to using that vocabulary. It doesn't comes out when connecting with the new people because these kinds of situation do not create at that time. Always when you connect with the people, you have to create your own situation, relatively your vocabulary, your data. Then it will be
Mm-hmm.
possible to keep remember anything, right?
Yes,
So I
yes,
always
yes.
suggest to the beginner, ma'am, this way. Yeah,
Mm. You're doing good work. It's
thank you, ma'am.
appreciable, really. Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
because being a teacher, ma'am, have a lot of responsibility, right? So we are
Mm-hmm.
providing the right suggestions to all of them, so they can improve self, right? And in future
Mm-hmm.
we can be ideal of all of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything
Yes,
can be
exactly.
possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Do you take tuitions also, or only like you
yeah.
study, you like teaching in a school as a teacher only?
No, I do tuition also.
Mm.
Yeah, because I love to teach. I love to having the like experience of any kinds of things. Because experience is the great weapon of killing any your anxiety, your fear of low confidence. As much as will you gripping the confidence into your life will be becoming very easier than your situation, right? So I believe to having only the experience nowadays. It doesn't matter what background you do belong. Yeah, in which city do you live? It doesn't matter. Yeah, even it doesn't matter with whom are you staying, because every people are different. You are different, so it's a totally depend on you how you make yourself, right? So that's why, ma'am.
Okay, sir. So really, like it was a nice conversation with you, and
Yeah, ma'am.
same. We will connect
Yeah,
some
of
other.
course, ma'am. We will connect. Yeah, with the any new topic. Okay.
We will connect. We will.
Okay, ma'am. Bye.